By the late 1560s, England under Elizabeth I faced renewed internal pressure linked to religion, succession, and regional power. These tensions culminated in the Northern Rebellion of 1569, the most serious domestic challenge of Elizabeth's early reign. The rebellion was led by Thomas Percy, Earl of Northumberland, and Charles Neville, Earl of Westmoreland, two powerful nobles in northern England. The region retained strong Catholic traditions and long-standing autonomy from central government. The rebels opposed recent religious reforms and objected to the growing influence of royal officials in the north. A central issue was the presence of Mary, Queen of Scots, who had fled to England in 1568 after losing power in Scotland. As a Catholic with a hereditary claim to the English throne, Mary became a focal point for opposition to Elizabeth. The rebels aimed to restore Catholic worship and sought Mary's release, with the intention of placing her in a position of authority. In November 1569, rebel forces gathered and briefly occupied Durham, where they conducted Catholic services in the cathedral, reversing Protestant practices. However, the uprising lacked sufficient military coordination, external support, and broad popular backing. Royal forces responded quickly. By December, the rebellion collapsed without a major pitched battle. The leaders fled. Westmoreland escaped abroad while Northumberland was captured and later executed. The Crown conducted a series of reprisals. Approximately 450 participants were executed, mainly through summary justice, to reassert royal authority and deter further unrest. The political consequences extended beyond the rebellion itself. In 1570, Pope Pius V issued the papal bull Regnans in Excelsis, which excommunicated Elizabeth I and declared her deposed in the eyes of the Catholic Church. The bull released her subjects from allegiance to the crown, though its practical effect within England was limited. In response, the English government intensified security measures. New laws increased penalties for denying Elizabeth's authority or supporting foreign intervention. The state expanded surveillance of correspondence and movement, especially among Catholic networks. Loyalty to the crown became more closely tied to legal conformity. Mary, Queen of Scots, was placed under stricter confinement, moved between guarded residences and isolated from direct political influence. Although she remained a symbolic figure, her ability to coordinate action was significantly reduced. The Northern Rebellion marked a turning point. It demonstrated the Crown's capacity to suppress regional resistance and reinforced the link between religious nonconformity and political disloyalty in government policy. While England did not descend into civil war, the episode hardened attitudes on both sides and set the stage for further conflict in the 1570s and 1580s. By 1571, Elizabeth's government had strengthened internal control, clarified succession loyalty, and reinforced the authority of the central state, at the cost of increased religious division and long-term political tension.